I just moved into this historic townhome, and by the end of this decorating series, this place is going to look unrecognizable. But we're gonna get there, not with one giant expensive room makeover, but by doing it the way most people decorate their spaces, by diagnosing everyday design issues and upgrading them one at a time. This is episode 3 of the Design Diagnosis Decorating series. Today we're tackling 6 decor issues. Let's kick it. This is my home, I'm making it cute. It's not that cute yet, but I'm making it cute, yeah. Hey little booties, we're back. And I've got some updates for the patio. I don't know why I'm being so weird. I've been editing for like 4 days straight. So I have to test out talking to people again, you know? It takes me a little while to remember what it's like. This sofa was left here by the previous tenants. There's actually maybe 10 more modular pieces to the sofa. I don't like how it looks. I don't like the aesthetic, but when we moved in, I was like, they left a sofa, I don't wanna be wasteful. Fine, I can suck up. Even though I have an interior design channel, I was like, I should just suck it up and keep the sofa. I really tried, and this thing is so freaking uncomfortable. It's really deep, and the back just completely digs into your back. It's completely uncomfortable. So then I gave myself permission to get a sofa I liked. The stylish sit trap is a disease of the home in which one prioritizes a beautiful chair that nobody actually wants to sit in. If it's not comfortable, it's not working. Design should invite you in, not just look good in photos. Yeah, so this is gonna just stay in the garage. Doesn't matter, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Sometimes I give details, even after years of vlogging and stuff, I give details that don't matter and obviously won't be in the video. Why am I explaining to you where I'm gonna store this chair that you'll never see again? Obviously that doesn't matter. Bug in my mouth.
Remember how exciting giant boxes were as a kid? Whenever there was a giant box at home, my parents would be going to throw it away. We'd be like, no! Don't throw it away! We can make a fort out of that! This guy is great.
Oh, this is good. Oh, I love it. Oh, I'm gonna go get Justin.
Oh, that looks nice.
Come on, get your little shoes on, boy.
Thanks.
Get your little shoes on, boy. It's wet out here.
Is it great?
It is.
You like this?
Very sweet.
Oh, sweet.
This is much better.
Yeah, it really is.
I always love the L shape too in terms of coziness.
It's cozy.
Yeah.
One of my main concerns was how can I wallpaper a wall that's A, on the stairs, and B, 2 stories high. Yeah, I've been banned from wallpapering this hallway, but I do agree. It's probably not worth my life, and I've booked a TaskRabbit. Tool belt hubris is when you think you have to do every fix yourself, even when you don't, and even when it's not safe. Knowing when to delegate or ask for help isn't a failure, it's just smart, and it might save your neck. It's a few days later. The wallpaper guy is supposed to come soon. I sent him photos and described the trickiness of the situation. He said he should be able to do it. For some reason, I feel I don't know. I think right now I don't have full faith that he's actually gonna be able to do it, but we'll see. Hi, how you doing? Good, how are you? Yeah, I want to make sure it's something you can actually do. It's a tall wall.
Because I do that, it's pretty tall, but it's not that
yeah.
tall. Unless I leave from here, but that's my life we're talking about.
I know. That's why my fiance was like, you're not allowed to die on these stairs.
Okay, that guy was hilarious and awesome. He came in here and he was like, I can't risk my life. Those stairs, that would be my life. So even the professional wouldn't do it. But he was so nice, and he called up a few of his friends to see if they would do it. We'll see. Postponed another few days. It's happening. He's here. Holy freaking butt. Okay, the very nice wallpaper man just left. He was amazing. He did not use a scaffold. He just stood on ladders and risked his life for wallpaper. What a hero. He was in and out in about 3 hours just to do that bit. Oh, girl. Yeah, girl. Look at that. Oh, amazing. I was thinking while he was here, I was like, oh, I'm never gonna be able to hang art on this wall. Maybe I should real quick have him hang some art for me, but one thing at a time. It's okay. Maybe there'll be no art. This is the art. And the hallway's only like a third of the way done. There's so much more I have to do up here. We got all these white walls.
Yeah.
White ceiling, white trim.
That's an opportunity for wallpaper.
That is an opportunity. I'm so glad that's done.
Now this is my remedy, let the seas sway with me.
Let's talk finishing fatigue. The hardest part of decorating is finishing the project. You lose steam, you're tired, you're over it. But those finishing touches are what will take your space from being a nice room to a show-stopping room. So if you're tired, take a beat, decompress, step away, and when you come back, see if there's one final surprising addition that will make the rest pop. Y'all thank me later. Oh my God, what's happening? I'll tell you what, I'm painting the ceiling. I'm so excited. I'm painting the ceiling. It's taking me freaking forever to decide what color to do. I think I've decided, and I'm gonna do, I got 2 different shades. Oh, they're so beautiful. I'm gonna test one near the chandelier because I have been burned before by the way a light blows out a color when it's near the wall. And then I'm also gonna test one farther away from the chandelier. Oh, I can't reach. Excellent. This is not hair supposed to use a ladder. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Cool. I got a darker one and a lighter one. I think it's gonna be the lighter one. I don't know where I put my microphone. I hope I can hear me. Got it on the floor already. Where do we want to do this? Over here? That is much darker. Okay. Let's stand back and look at our work. Interesting. Ooh, interesting. I think it's gonna be the lighter one. The lighter one is essentially the color of the rug. Oh, rug. It's hard to point backwards. The darker one is just a darker shade of that. Yeah, we're doing the light one. And as always, you should tape. You should put paper down. You should cover the walls. But I'm just feeling hyper, so we're just gonna go. Oh, my neck hurts. I think it looks good. I think so. Hey, Scoots. Are you painting?
Oh yeah, I see that.
What do you think?
I think it looks good.
You like it?
Yeah.
So I'm doing this lighter color, not the darker one.
Yeah, I think that's a solid choice.
I labored over this paint color selection for so long because this entryway connects to so many other rooms. You can see all the other room designs in it. It's not exactly open concept, like it can be its own distinct design, but it also needs to work with everything else. So it kind of felt like this impossible puzzle that I spent literally weeks, maybe months trying to determine. And in the end, I ended up going with this color that is directly inspired by the color of the rug in my living room. And that felt like a breakthrough because it's like, I know I like this rug that's in my living room, and the rug is gonna match with everything in the living room. So if I use that same color on the ceiling, one on top, one on bottom, they're gonna be cohesive still. And that color works with my wallpaper, blah, blah, blah. It fits into the color palette I've selected for my whole home. I felt very happy about it. And the goal for me while painting the ceiling was to take my time with it. It's just one wall, right? It's just one wall on the ceiling. I could have rushed through this, but I knew that I get so angry by the end of a painting project when I rush through and I mess stuff up. I just wanted it to be beautiful. I wanted to take my time. I wanted to not kill every single muscle in my body, my neck, my shoulders, my arms. Like, painting the ceiling is pretty exhausting. I wanted to get all the trim work really well done. And I really took my time with this. I took a full day basically painting the ceiling, and but it turned out beautifully. I was so happy because of the attention to detail. And this is the thing I always try to remind people, is that like, your satisfaction with the paint job is not just about choosing the right color, but it's about doing all the details correctly. It's making sure those lines are perfectly straight, that things didn't bleed, that there's not a little wobbly edge where the wall meets the ceiling. Those are the things that make it look professional. So you really want to nail those details. It's not just about getting the color right. It's about how you paint, the very specific details of it. Girl, I did it. Girl, I did it. I knocked over 2 cans of paint on the floor, but I did it. Let's reveal. Oh, a spin around. I'm so happy with how it came out. I have to make sure it's showing up the right color on screen, but it's like a salmony color, and it makes me like the wallpaper even more because the wallpaper was just very delicate and subtle. Oh, I like just like putting a top on it, you know? You got to remember like your borders, your trims, your tops. I don't know what I mean by that, but just like defining like the line where walls meet in some way. That always really does it for me. I really love it, and I feel like I'm finally starting to approach my grand dream of covering this entire place in color. I covered the floors and everything so well yesterday. I was so proud of myself for like being organized and patient. And then I was done painting and I was cleaning up everything. And I knocked over a different like quart size can of paint that I got for a different room. Knocked it the whole thing over, all over the paper. And the paper saved it from the floor. Not a drop got on the floor. Phew, close one. Then I was cleaning up some more, pulling up the paper off the floor like I was done cleaning, and then I knocked over a different quart of paint for a different room. That one did not go on the paper. That one was all over the floor. So I was pretty angry by the end of that. But up until that point, I got it all off the floor. It was fine. But I needed to get some rest last night before I could get on here and film and not curse. I don't know anything about plants. All the plants out here are Justin's. He let me know that a lot of the plants need like a much bigger pot. So I was like, okay, let me pick out some pots. And then I thought, why not get some pretty ones? Know what I mean? Utility neglect is hurting your health. Good design isn't just about big furniture or bold choices. It's about those little everyday details that delight you. Not every item in your home has to be beautiful, but upgrading 1 or 2 of your everyday functional items to have a hint of whimsy or style can shift the whole vibe of the room. It's so funny. I like never thought about like getting a prettier plant pot. I'm just like, oh, it's just a tree, just put it in a thing. But it's like, it's a vase. It's art. I'm excited to open these. Ooh, that's very pretty. That is very, very pretty looking. I love the profile of this. Yes, wow, this is gorgeous. I love the shape of these. I love that both of them are just like this very simple. It's almost like a column here, but then just a slight lip. Really pretty little scalloping. Very simple, but really pretty. And I think I got everything in like terracotta. Very, very pretty. I like that. Ooh, that's a big boy. Ha ha. My 3 pots, they're so cute. I like that they're all pretty cohesive still, like just pretty neutral terracotta. They look like they belong together, but but there's a little variation. They don't look just like a matching set. And I love getting slightly different heights, different profiles. I love them. I think I've got more coming. Whoa. I gotta just put some plants in pots. Well. It's many days later. It's actually many weeks later. And I finally have all my pots. Let's pot it out. Ooh. There are still so many things I want to do to this little back patio. But I'm really happy with the improvements for the time being. Just getting a few actually comfortable sitting areas and bringing in some greenery. It actually feels like a patio now. I'm trying to learn more about plants and gardening. I'm sure people will fill the comments with what I'm doing wrong with the plants. I'm definitely doing stuff wrong with the plants, but I am trying to learn. I'm trying to work on it. So many things I still want to do out here. This hideous wall needs repainted for sure. And who knows what else, but we have been using the patio a bunch, even though it's been hot as hell in DC. It is kind of nice because there's this giant tree that covers the whole thing really and gives us shade. And it's really comfy out here. And when the lights go down, it's really romantic. Yeah, it's feeling real romantic. A lot of things I want to do still. Oh, you know what I really need? I need tips on how to keep squirrels out of our bird feeder. We have this awesome bird feeder that has like a video on it. And it's kind of like a Ring doorbell. Like it starts recording whenever a bird comes and sits and eats. And then it sends you the video to your phone and you can see it. We can see it from our kitchen, but we can also like see it on our phone. So we just get like little text updates from the local birds throughout the day. It's awesome. But the squirrels will eat the entire bird feeder in one day. Like these squirrels are gonna have some BMI issues. It's not just that like, oh, I don't wanna share with the squirrels, is that they will empty the bird feeder really in like 2 hours. It's actually crazy. I've seen people like grease the pole, but it's not a pole, it's like a post. We can't grease it to keep them down. It's not really a way to put spikes on it. I think Justin found somewhere that you can get like spicy bird seed that birds don't mind, but the squirrels do. Our squirrels like the spice. It's not stopping them. So if somebody knows what the heck to do, I don't not want to feed the squirrels. I just also want to feed the birds. Anyway, a lot more things to need to do this patio, but for now I'm just going to feed myself. I have a juicy pear. Are you jealous? Yeah. And cut. Hey, this portion of the video is sponsored by 𝗏𝗍, and if you are a woman, you are going to want to listen to this. A huge part of the work that I try to do in my content is serving women, and that's why I love this brand. Now tell me if this sounds familiar. You go to the doctor, you bring up a weird symptom, maybe it's like brain fog, mood swings, fatigue, weight changes, mood shifts, and the doctor just brushes it off with, you know, something ambiguous. Like, well, that's just getting older, or like, that happens sometimes, It is an unfortunately universal experience, and if you're a woman in their 30s who is starting to notice changes, or 55 and starting to wonder what post-menopause even means, 𝗏𝗍 is made for you. 𝗏𝗍 Health is a virtual clinic built specifically for women, by women, and it is covered by insurance. That means you can get expert and personalized care from your home. No bland recommendations like take this pointless supplement. 𝗏𝗍 offers something called the Age Well Longevity Visit, where the clinician takes the time to understand your symptoms or your concerns, metabolic concerns, family history, hormonal changes, inflammation-related stuff, and they help to build you a plan, which could mean meds, it could mean testing, it could mean just lifestyle changes, but it's specific to you. I booked a virtual visit and my clinician was phenomenal. It was hands down the best like most attentive, detail-oriented experience that I've ever had with a medical professional. I wanted to talk about, there's a history of colon cancer in my family, and the clinician was able to tell me like, what are the steps I need to be worrying about? What are the next things coming up 5-10 years from now that I need to do to take preventative measures? What are things I don't need to worry about? I also just like happened to ramble about severe, extreme, painful periods that I've had forever and I've been brushed off about forever. And we got to talk about like what would be required for a diagnosis of endometriosis, what that looks like, what next steps for me could be. And it was just like so attentive and thoughtful on subjects that I'd been brushed off about so many times. And if you do your visit and you need any like testing, 𝗙𝗎 will help organize the testing for you at a local center, and you get all the virtual follow-ups that you need to dial in your treatment. So if you've been frustrated by the care that you've received and you're ready to get answers, not guesses, you really want to check out 𝗙𝗎 Health. You can click the link below to book your first 𝗙𝗎 visit. It's virtual, it's covered by insurance, and it is built around you. Hello, this is your sign to go fix that thing, that little stupid thing that is so annoying to you in your home all the time, but you could technically deal with it, you could technically just tolerate it, but it is so annoying to you every single time. And you haven't fixed it yet. So, I don't understand why this is ever a feature, but these doors that don't have a handle, so I have to bend all the way down to the ground to open them. No. First thing in the morning when I'm tired too and I'm trying to get toothpaste or something, bend all the way down to the ground. No. I would like a handle. And I kept putting it off because I was like, well, I'm probably gonna like repaint this sink and I don't know what color I'm gonna paint it. Coming up to the bathroom, I'm not probably gonna get up here for a while to do the makeover, blah, blah, blah. No, it's annoying me every time. I don't care. So I just picked out some little knobs that are reasonably cute. Okay, it's reasonable. And I don't know if it's gonna match or not. I don't know if it's gonna match the rest of the room, and I don't care. Because this isn't about the room matching. This is about me having peace in my life.
Temporary fix terror is suffered by perfectionists around the globe. It's the fear of doing any design fix if it's not the forever fix. But a small, imperfect fix is still progress, and it buys you more time with dignity and sanity.
Oh! That does not even fit. Alright, the screw isn't long enough to go through. Okay, that was actually super annoying. I mean, the hardware is nice, but they did send me screws that didn't go all the way through a standard size cabinet door. So I had to like carve out the back of the door. Yeah, so the screw wasn't going all the way through before, so I had to like drill a deeper hole back here so I could really sink the screw in. Oh, that's a good close-up of me. Yeah, girl! Ooh, 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 ooh. This room is horrible. Obviously, it's in one of those in-between states. My goal is to reupholster this chair into something cool. I'm probably gonna be selling this coffee table, so it's gonna change a lot. We're only like 3% of the way there. Oh, I hate when I hate when it's in the in-between stage of looking bad. It's so annoying. And I was just cleaning out stuff in the closet and I remembered I have my old living room rug, which I do like. It's not the right rug in here because this room doesn't need any more brown. I'm wondering if it will temporarily make me hate it less though. Just having like a correct size rug. It's so weird in here. I actually don't know. It might make it feel worse. But honestly, I'm just trying to make myself feel, just trying to make this feel more tolerable in the meantime. Also, I'm heating up a storm. I'm sorry, I have to take my shirt off. Okay, so, a lot of brown. Oh, it's so much brown, it's so embarrassing. I've gotten a few comments on my videos too, even when I'm like, nothing is decorated yet. I got a few comments from people being like, too much brown. I'm like, I know. I can't buy new furniture all at once. I'm working on it. Here, we got one pink pillow. I love you too. I was just putting this rug down to see if it made the room slightly less horrible. Like, this rug is not staying in here. It's so much brown, but I feel like it looks more cohesive than having a small blue one on one side.
Yeah, it looks nice. Little like lounger.
You like it?
Like the chair, just how the room feels.
Good, I'm glad. It'll be way better when the right colors are in here.
I also think like the lounger makes like a big difference in terms of like it doesn't feel like heavy.
Yeah.
Like the space feels
Good.
more open.
Good. I'm so glad. Okay, so TLDR, it's still really ugly in here. Embarrassing amount of brown, but I don't know. At least it's all brown instead of being half brown and half blue. Yeah, pretty ugly still. But it's one step at a time.
You gotta watch out for too many tabs syndrome. So you've looked at 100 samples, opened 1,000 tabs, swatched every color, and you still don't know what you like. Sometimes you could focus on a design problem for so long that you can't even see straight anymore. When the answers feel elusive, the best thing you can do is to step away and come back a few days or a few weeks later. You'll have a totally fresh perspective, I promise.
Hi, bad boys. I had a heavy weekend. It was a heavy one. And I just walked back into my house and there are wallpaper samples here. Everything's gonna be okay. I really am a bit stumped by what to do with this room because in a way, the room kind of has two accent walls. Like, the woodwork is awesome, but it's really like just this wall and then just that wall. And then there's like, all the woodwork comes up to different heights. So like the fireplace doesn't go as high as the entrance to the room. It's actually very blocky and it really breaks up the room. And then there's two blank walls in between it. And I'll tell you something controversial right now. If I owned this place, I would probably be painting the woodwork in this room. Not in the whole house, but in this room. I probably would. I don't care who hates it. My goal in a room like this would be to try and make everything feel more unified, because right now it's super broken up and I do not prefer. So I would probably paint the woodwork in here. Blasphemous, put her to death. Yeah, but not gonna do that here. And, you know, whatever, limitations are fun. I have some ideas of what I might like, but I also have no idea. So we need to lean hard on samples for this stuff. Oh, these aren't even what I ordered. These aren't even what I ordered. These were just free samples sent by the wallpaper place. Okay, well, okay, forget that. All right, well, we'll have to do part 2 of this when I get my actual wallpaper samples. I thought it'd be fun to do like a live opening of my package. I often don't do that. And this is why. Hello. Okay, I was washing my face and I put my ears on and then it does this to my bangs and the forehead is just out. So once the ears are on, they stay on, okay? Unless I redo my hair. I do not know what to do with this room. The woodwork is so challenging to me in here. Obviously it's beautiful. Shush, I know. The room, the way it's put in the room is quite unbalanced and I'm trying to figure out a way to balance it. I don't know. So I found this really cool wallpaper brand, Love versus Design, and you can customize what colors are in it. So they have all these different prints. Look at this. There's this wallpaper print. And then I also tried it in like peach, orange, brownie tones. And I made a whole bunch of different versions. Like I customized all the colors on all of these. Some of them came out, some of them I did a bad job. But that's not their fault, that's my fault. Anyway, I'm kind of debating. Ooh, I like this one I did. This one has like more white in it. Anyhow, we're gonna hang these up. Hang them up, dude. I mean, this is awesome. I can't believe that other brands don't do this, where you can customize the colors. It's the freaking coolest thing ever. Interesting. Well, that's impossible to decide. They're very pretty. Wow, I genuinely don't know. Yeah, Dog, I don't know. Dog, IDK. I really DK. I like this one. I hate this. I just don't like the color peach. So why did I do peach? I just thought peach would work with like the wood and the coral. I actually don't like peach or blue, so is that wrong? Am I wrong? Do I like any of these? Y'all, I'm like really stumped on this room. I have this rug, that I love. I love it. And it looks so good in here, this salmon-y color. But I feel like continuing this color on the walls would be like, why? I think I could like this one. I mean, I do like it. Could be good. It could be horrible. I feel like I should be able to tell if it would be good or horrible, but I can't. Okay, wait, I forgot I got this other sample. Maybe I need to go with some softer tones. Maybe that's all I need to do. Okay, I gotta just like sit on it for a bit, I think. Ha 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 ha. I've changed my mind. I've completely changed my mind. I'm going with a completely different color, a completely different wallpaper. I've changed my mind. I've had a breakthrough. I'm not even ordering a sample of this one. I just know it's correct. And by no, I mean I hope. And now I feel so clear on what I want.
No, little mouse. Come on, give me a kiss at my height.
Can you imagine? Yeah. I was making out with you at this level, dominating you. Remember to check out 𝗙𝗓 Health in the link below if you're ready for a much better medical experience, getting answers and not just guesses to your medical questions.